Hey guys, Ryan here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a video in a brand new tank that I've never shown on the channel before, the Tier 6 Swedish Premium Medium Tank, the Strv M4257 I believe it's called. We're in steps, it's a standard battle, and in this game I'm going to be able to move the spandex in this Type 64. It's going to be a Tier 7 game. Now, I actually won this tank for free from a giveaway on Swindle's stream, which was really cool. One, because free stuff's always nice, and two, I wanted to do the Swedish tank destroyers soon, and now I have a crew trainer for them. And playing this tank, I actually quite enjoy it. I have 0 crew skills on this vehicle. In fact, this is my 4th ever game in the tank, and I don't even have a 100% crew. So bear that in mind. Equipment wise, you can't use a gun ram because it's an autoloader, and you can't use vertical stabilizers because it's Tier 6. What that means is I have a really weird setup where I've got binoculars, because it only has 350 view range, binoculars, repair kit, and ventilation. I'm currently running 6th Sense on the tank, and then I'll get repairs. Once I get repairs, I will take the repair kit off and replace that with, I think, a gun laying drive. The aiming circle in this tank is a little bit derpy, and I can't fit a gun rammer, so I'll just put, or vertical stabilizer, so I'm thinking I'll just put the gun laying drive on there, because why not? Not really an equipment piece I use in any other tank, but I think on this tank it'll be quite good. And then the binoculars I'm going to take off and replace with coated optics once I have both view range skills and brothers in arms. So, bit of a weird setup at the moment in this tank. But, as I said, once I get crew skills, I'll maximise the efficiency of the setup. As you can see, 4-round autoloader, 2-second clip reload, and 150 damage per shot. What that means is, this thing has 600 clip potential, which a Tier 6 is actually quite nice. And that allows you to one-shot a lot of Tier 5 tanks, and even some Tier 6s. One clip, that is. You'll see in this game, I'm playing quite safe because I don't have 6th Sense and this thing doesn't have a lot of armor. So I'm playing quite safe to begin with, letting spandex in the team spot. And in fact, he's just seen the Jagdpanther. I didn't fully aim the second shot, so it does miss. However, you see, I wait a bit longer to actually aim the final few shots in, and that's why I think the gun laying drive will come in handy. As I said, I would have used vertical stabilizers if available, but they're not, and that's why I'm going to use gun laying drive. But only after I get the repair skill. As you can see, trying to pre-aim these light tanks, and I'm actually, I think, some pretty good shots right now. Remove that light tank, now the enemies only have 1 light tank left, and I've decided, looking at the map, I'm off to go help our team at the other side. As I'm doing that, spandex is actually spotting. And you see I've started loading an APCR clip. I loaded that because of the Oni that's over in the heavy corner that I was driving to. But now I've got them loaded, I've turned to go shoot at the TD that spandex spotted. So this tank, penetration's quite nice. 148 on the standard round, which is really good. It's actually more than what the Cromwell has. But 190 premium pen, which still being nice, isn't as much as what the Cromwell has. The Cromwell has 202 premium pen, so either way, the penetration on this tank is suitable. Although I will say, against super heavies, like the Onis we're going to see later, not that good. Just popping up in case spandex spots someone again. He does, however the absolution is behind a little hill, so now it's time for me to go back towards the Oni. And now I look back to the premium rounds. So, the Oni's still on, I think, full health, or almost full health still. And an Oni's quite a scary prospect. Not only because he's a super heavy with a lot of hit points, he could have the derp gun, and this thing does not have a lot of armor. It's probably more likely to bounce frontally than a Cromwell. If only from the shape of it. The Cromwell's very flat on the front, whereas this has got some angling on it, including the turret, because it's got that French autoloader turret, which got quite a weird shape to it, so it can pull off some bounces. The side armor is 25mm at the thinnest, so I can reverse side scrape 75mm guns. Although the only thing I would reliably try to side scrape would be 57mm guns that you get in like captured KV-1, T-34, and some other Russian vehicles. That would be the only thing I'd feel comfortable even attempting to side scrape. Because I know there are 75mm guns in the game, but a lot of the time, a lot of vehicles have 76mm guns, and I'm not too sure what has what, so... the only time you're going to see me side scrape this is if it's a vehicle I know has a 57mm gun or lower. Now, premium loaded going for the Oni, you're going to see me fuck up quite a bit, and I'm actually going to miss out on quite a bit of assistance here. Coming up, our team's pushing the Oni, and what I'm going to notice is the Oni does not have the derp gun. So I go over, and you're going to see I'm actually aiming for his tracks at first, but his tracks are behind cover. So then the light tank gets me in the move, and I'm going to focus him first. And to pick up the kill. And now I'm thinking maybe I can pan the little mini turrets on the front. But I don't know how thick they are. And even if I can pan them, I have to hit them flat on. And they're awfully rounded. The other issue is, there is a bush in the way. That's actually making it quite difficult for me to see where I'm aiming. So you see, I'm trying to see the tracks, but I can't tell what angle the Oni's at. So I'm trying to blow his tracks off, but I don't know where they are. And then he looks at me, so... I've just missed out on... about 1,300 plus assists. I still can't tell where his tracks are. That was shit. I could have got so much assistance to go with my damage this game, but I fucked it up and I couldn't even see his tracks, so... The idea was there, tracking him was the right thing to do, I just didn't do it right. So, that's on me, but I did have a crew XP boost on this game, so it wasn't the worst thing, it's still a good game for crew experience. And I've only played 9 games in this tank, and I've got 2 ace tankers to show you, so you'll see one today and you'll see one tomorrow, but 2 ace tankers in 9 games in a tank with no crew skills, I think once I get crew skills on this thing, I'm going to really, really enjoy this tank. Finished off the Hellcat, and I've just got the Absolution still, who I've just seen fire, and they've got another TD somewhere. I'm racing in. Unfortunately, our team still has a few Hellcats alive, and the Hellcats are obviously outrageously fast. So, I spot the TD, I'm looking for him. He doesn't come out of cover. And I'm going to leave the rest of this game in, because I just want to see now. This tank is quite slow for a tank that's as weakly armoured as it is. But I don't usually look at this as me saying the tank's super slow, because I mean, Hellcats are Hellcats. It's not that this tank's pretty slow, Hellcats are just ridiculously fucking fast. But this tank is fairly slow, if only, as I said, because of how weak the armour is. You'd expect this thing to be a little bit faster. Also, only 6 degrees of gun depression because of the auto-loading turret, unlike the regular Swedish tanks have really good gun depression. So, overall, my first impressions of this tank in 9 battles with no crew skills, really good little tank, and I'm really grateful that I won this on Swindle's stream. And that means I will have a decent crew to start grinding the Swedish TD soon as well, so look forward to that. As I said, the Hellcat to get there first. Played quite passive this game, but that's just what you got to do when you're trying to get your crew up, because without 6th Sense, you're playing a very dangerous game if you try to play aggressive. 53,000 profit, 2,800 damage with a high caliber, 473 assistance, 5 kills, and that was an ace tanker. This was my 4th game in the tank, so thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video in a brand new tank on this channel, and I will see you all in the next one.